My name is Sergey. I will be guiding you through our webinar today. And today we'll talk about one very fantastic font foundry, TypeType, and how we can help businesses and what we actually do. Because this is a tiny spoiler alert, we make solutions and we build solutions for businesses because typography and fonts, it is the voice of the brand, and it's very important to use these tools smart way. And we, another spoiler alert, we are believing in personalized touch, and we are there to help. And it's not just words; it is really like that. And we do really care about how brands use typography, and we are there to help and assist and do our best to find the best crafted solutions for brands. So let's talk about TypeType, and let's proceed to the presentation we prepared for you carefully. TypeType is an international studio, an international font foundry, and it is the team of professionals. We are about 100 people, and my colleagues will further explain it a little bit more detailed. And we provide several services. We are not just a shelf where you can buy fonts and use them. We also consult. We also provide custom fonts. We also create fonts from scratch. We do typeface researches. We do logo type audits and reviews, and a lot of more. So it's not just fonts. And let me introduce my colleagues who will be talking about very, very interesting stuff today. This is Julia, Enterprise Account Executive at TypeType, and we also have Mike today, who is Partner Manager and Channel Developer. So without further ado, Julia, please pass the mic to my colleagues.
Sure, Sergey. Thank you so much for the introduction. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. It's so nice to have you here with us today. Thank you for joining. Thank you for taking the time. Once again, my name is Julia. I am an Enterprise Account Executive at TypeType. My main role is basically I am your go-to person when it comes to the commercial part, when it comes to font licensing. I manage and communicate directly with our clients. I am a middleman basically between the production team and you guys. So my goal is to make sure that I receive the best support available from us. And a short word to Mike, Partner Manager at TypeType. Mike, over to you to introduce yourself.
So guys just said, thank you very much for coming today. Thank you for your time. And we hope we're not going to waste it. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to give you some very interesting piece of information. So you're going to really like it at the end of our webinar.
And you're going to enjoy also the whole content of the webinar, not just the end of it.
We already enjoy it in a moment.
Amazing. So let's basically switch over to the presentation. Thank you so much. So to give you a sneak peek into what we are going to cover today, we're here obviously on behalf of TypeType, one of the largest foundries in Europe, most trusted foundry in Europe as well. So I'm going to walk you through what makes us different, how we approach font development, the size of our library, and how we actually tailor the type to brands' needs. Later in the session, Mike will take over to talk more about the customization cases we had, our projects, and he'll just dive deeper into what we did for the brands and how we met their needs in terms of typography. And Mike is also going to cover what's next, what's coming, because we're not just, we're not stopping, we're moving forward, we're evolving. So he's going to cover what's coming next in 2025. Stay tuned. So as I mentioned, or I didn't mention that, it's an important point for you guys to understand that we are not just a font library. By the way, Sergey mentioned that we're not just a font shelf. We are we strive to be your creative partner in everything you do. We strive to be an extension of your design team. We're here to support and share our long tenured experience in typography. We actually also believe that type is not just a font. It's about lifestyle. It's about emotion, communication. It's basically what drives every brand. It's the voice that they have. It's the voice that they speak. So yeah, without further ado, I wanted to ask you a quick question to you guys to make it more interactive. For maybe we have some standing, long-term admirers of our font library, of our font studio. How do you guys think, since what year or how long do we exist on the market? Can you have a guess maybe? Any ballpark number, since when are we there? And please feel free to send your answers in our chat box. 25 years coming from Derek, not yet. 15, almost there. Any other guesses? Almost there with 15. We are on the market. We've been doing it since 2013. We've been creating fonts. And obviously, since 2013, we've been evolving. As I said, we've been gathering experience in typography. And that's how we actually grew to be one of the largest foundries in Europe. Right now, we have over 600 custom projects under our belt. And only for the last year, we covered and we finalized, delivered over 100 projects. So this is quite a big number to manage just in 1 year. And how do we do that? Actually, our team doesn't stop to inspire us, because this is a team of hardworking professionals that are fully dedicated. We have over 100 people right now at TypeType, and this number is growing. Basically, it's counting. We've designed over 80 types over the years that cater to different needs across all platforms. And we also are very proud to host our community that counts 75,000 clients worldwide. So, speaking about our mission, I've mentioned it before, and I won't be tired of interacting. Our mission is to be your ambassador in typography, be your creative partner, be there for you to support you with your typography needs. Basically, we want to help you to deliver and speak with your own voice, which is unique. And how we do that? We have different values. Basically, you can see them on the screen, and they speak for themselves. We focus on technical excellence. We do make sure that our fonts are not just beautiful, but they're also functional. So we push on our boundaries in terms of technical support. We always are at the top of the newest technical inventions. So we are very, very focused on that. But also, it's not about just the functionality and beauty. We are also out there to be your partner. So we also value partnership a lot, and mostly long-term partners. On the right of the screen, you can see some of the partners that we've been working together over the years. So this is a sign that we've been doing our job quite nicely. So we have these customers, and also most of the customers, many of our customers are NDA, so we cannot disclose them, but they're really, really nice brands. For example, some of these customers have once purchased our font, just a simple font from our library, but they came back to us because they've heard how nice we are and how professional we are, just to proceed working with us further. For example, create a custom font, create a font from scratch, or just ask us about our experience and expertise in typography. A very important note here, guys, for those who don't know, and I guess there's these people that don't know yet, that TT means it's ours. TT stands for TypeType. Basically, every time you go on a library, or you come across a TT, and for example, TT Guernica, TT Libret, TT stands for TypeType, and it's our font. Sometimes some designers, our customers, are not really aware what it means. So it means TypeType. So if you see the font, the type, and you're interested, just come and contact us, and we'll be happy to support you with whatever ideas you might have for maybe a customized option, maybe something else. And on the next slide, and I'm sure you must have recognized some of our best sellers, which is Commons, Norms, TT Hoops Pro. These are the fonts that we constantly get contacted about. Commons, Norms are just super versatile. TT Hoops Pro works amazingly across all platforms. And most of the renowned brands worldwide have chosen these fonts to be their brand fonts. So I guess this speaks for itself. But as Sergey also mentioned, this is basically the main thread of our today's webinar. We are not just a font shelf. What we do, obviously we have an amazing font library that covers the most basic needs of every brand. But if you decide to move further, if you're not sure which direction to take, we're here for you, to cover you with market research. For example, if you would like to have a basic understanding, not basic, maybe an advanced one, about what's going on in the market in terms of typography, we're here for you. We'll monitor your customers, we'll monitor the current trends, everything from the typography standpoint, not the design. This is an important note here. And we'll give you some action points, we'll give you some action plans, basically typography strategy for you to follow, maybe not to follow, it's up to you. But most of our customers that came to us for market research, they were happy, and they were happy to follow our expertise and our advice. Speaking about custom projects, you might have recognized some of the customers, Rocket, Fox, Telefonica. Basically, with custom, we go another level. This is basically another level to meet the brand's needs, to let them speak for themselves and with their unique voice. You probably heard of Rocket. This is a Rocket mortgage bank based in Detroit. And basically, we teamed up with the Rocket team to create something new, to change the perception of their brand. Because before the collaboration with us, the perception was mostly like a transactional mortgage provider. And we decided they had a goal basically to change it from a transactional mortgage provider to a emotional advocate for home ownership. So this is when we came into play. We did deep customization of two of our existing fonts, TT Commons and TT Livret, and we created something new. We created two fonts for them. One of them is called Wimple, that stands for What's Not to Like. The other one stands for, is called Bowtie, and obviously stands for Bowtie. Well, the backstory of this is that the creator and the founder of Rocket Mortgage Bank, Dan Gilbert, wanted to put some more emotion into this. They decided to go with a unique and emotional and personalized voice, and he named these two fonts after his late son, Nick Gilbert. Unfortunately, he passed away. So this is one of our very emotional cases. It's one of my favorite cases, and I have the opportunity now to lead the customer, and I'm very, very happy about it. So if you guys are looking for something more unique, more personalized, more customized, feel free to reach out to us and we'll be happy to support. So why should you choose us? If we haven't answered that question yet, I am probably a bad speaker, but just to reiterate, we are an amazing team. We are all about innovation, technology. Important thing here is to mention the manual hinting, which is not typical for any design studio, but just for us is just a standard thing, you know. And we have an expert team and award-winning team, designers. We have a support team. We have amazing project office managers that are very dedicated and just super passionate about their job, and they're about to deliver the best results for you guys. So, and this is not just words. We've been also internationally recognized. We've earned some international recognition. You can see these awards below at the slide. No need to name them. We also have an extensive and a huge for a design studio, a commercial team, which is there, including me, including Mike, which is there to support all your needs. We're here to support you. Just feel free to reach out to us at our email, commercial@typetype.org. We'll be always there, and we'll always advise you the best way we can. So now we reached the end of my speech today. I hope by now you already have an idea what we are, what our missions are, what we are about, and what we care about. We care about delivering the best product, making it beautiful, making it super functional. And now it's time to dive a little bit more deeper into case studies, into our custom projects. And yeah, my colleague will be able to take over. Mike, over to you.
Thank you Very much, Julia. And I just noticed, I just took a look at myself at the chat, and I just noticed that it looks like some Arabic guy asked to participate in this webinar, but I hope I'm not going to ruin all this atmosphere that Julia and Sergey created. And yeah, it's going to be absolutely interesting for you guys. So if we move to the next slide, you can notice that we have a lot of clients around the world, and all those companies use different services of ours. Some prefer to choose just a font from our collection because those are already perfect, actually. Some people prefer to order a logo review, like this case with the Floyer. We're going to go over it a little bit more in details in the future. This is a company from Arabic Emirates, and yeah, they wanted us to make a kind of logo review in terms of typography. Font customization, Julia already told you about the Rocket. And we have another cases with the customization like Pet Choy, and of course our beloved research and customization like we did for Crocs. Let's go over it on the next slides, please. Font review. Like I said, this Floor company came to us and they wanted to make something interesting for like branding, and we started with logo review. We take a logo of a particular company that can come to us, and we evaluate it in terms of typography. We don't change any design aspects. We don't do anything with the design in common, but we try to outline it in terms of typography. Then the second part in the font review service is that we find a perfect font from our library that's going to collaborate with your logo type. Like in this case, in Flora's case, we found two typefaces from our library. First one is TT Super Mullet Noe, and the second one is TT Interfaces Pro. And it works actually best with the Flora logo. And the third part is we decided to adjust those fonts from our library so that it looks more like stylish for this particular logo. So we added some like interruptions and in the letters of TT Super Mullet Noe. So yeah, generally we just customized. We chose the perfect font for a logo. We customized it. Everyone is happy with that. So next slide, please. Julia told you about the Rocket case with the not customization. We prefer to call it personalization, and that's why. Because we have this, one of my favorite cases with the personalization, which is for the company called Pet Choy. And I have a question for you guys. Feel free to write in the comment section. How do you think what this company does? Judging just by maybe typography that we created that you can see on your screens. Do you have any suggestions?
There is a guest there, but yes, you can see the chat, right?
And great. Actually, this is the first attempt, and you are absolutely right, because not because of the pet word, but only because of this style and personalization, you could understand that this company deals with animals. Because if you take a look at the typography closer, what we did, they came to us with this kind of rebranding, and they wanted to choose choose a font from our library that works best with their style. They chose TT Trailers, and after that they decided to make it more personal for their brand, and they asked us what we can do for them. we offered those little animals, cats and dogs and the letters, and we added the diacritics with all those ears and tails and mustaches of animals, so it looks really, really cute. Yeah, this little part about the personalization, so let's go to the next slide. About the font research, one of the most interesting cases that we have about the Crocs, where they came to us directly with their part of rebranding. They wanted to make something special for their website. First of all, they chose the TT norms for their website, and then we offered them to research their market, to analyze their market in terms of typography, of course, not in terms of marketing at all, because yeah, we are mostly about typography, and they said, yeah, like, sounds good, let's do that. We evaluated the market, we analyzed the websites of their competitors like Nike, Adidas, UGG, and many other companies, and we found the tendencies and some kind of mainstreams in terms of typography, of course, for their websites. We made some kind of recommendations for them how to use all those typography tendencies in their branding. So they do that for now, and they still use the TT norms on their website. It's called TT Crocs, as I believe. And yeah, so yeah, that's how it works with the Crocs. Let's go to the next slide, please. What's next? We have a lot of interesting ideas for the future, of course, and we have a big, very, very big plan for this and for next year, and I'm going to share some of those with you. So first of all, big news. Many people asked us. We are about to release the Arabic language for our bestsellers, which is TT Norms Pro and TT Commons Pro. We are about to release the TT Commons Pro Arabic language, as I believe in fall this year, and the Arabic language for TT Norms is going to be released in spring of 2026. Also, we have a big collection of updates. We constantly update our fonts, so we don't just release it like so that you can use it. We constantly update it, we constantly improve it. Even though it's already perfect, we always find something to make even better for you. And we have new fonts upcoming, one sans serif, one old style serif, and one contrast sans font in this year and next year. And we are planning to release even more languages. So in our plans, we have a Hebrew and Greek aside of Arabic language, of course. So we have really, really big plans. So guys, please stay tuned with us. And yeah, I hope you're gonna like it. Next slide, please. And of course, we will be more than happy to answer all the questions you have. I'm pretty sure you have a lot of them. So please feel free to write those in the chat section, and yeah, we're gonna answer those.
Yeah, also, Jen, feel free to send your questions right to the Zoom chat. We are ready to answer that. Thank you very much for introducing our company and introducing our services. I'm really proud to be part of this team, and all the cases that show, we have a lot of cases. We have much more than you guys just shared, and stay tuned and always join our webinars. We are ready to share and to explain the backstory of many big brands, many big rebrandings, if we are part of it. And yeah, I have one question which was asked while Mike was speaking. I think, and I believe this is from agency question. How do we have the partnership models, partnership programs, and how does it work? And quite a tricky part of this question, is there any cashbacks as it used to be on the market?
Mike, I think that's your area of expertise. Would you be able to answer that about partnership, about cashback, kickback?
Yeah,
benefits
absolutely.
of the...
I thought this is a kind of secret question that we have, secret information, but I'm going to share it with you guys as you came on the webinar. Yeah, we have a partner program that's going to be really, really useful for agencies. And we have different types of cashbacks for this kind of partner program. We have actually a lot of plans for this partner program, but first of all, for now, a company that's going to be our partner in terms of a partner program is going to get some cashbacks and some additional stuff from us for every purchase of their clients. So yeah, this is just in 2 words, because this is a kind of secret information. I don't want to share it for the public. And if you are interested in that, you can always send us a short email, and I'm going to contact you with a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Yeah, I want to add that we work both with agencies and with brands themselves. So we work with everyone. If, for example, you're a big brand, you have your own agency that works for you for rebrand, for support to your brand book and your visual styles and identity, and you want to add up to your typography and your tone of voice with the fonts, you can also connect us to the agency or connect us directly to your company, and we are ready to help them to dive deep. And I have another question. I think this question is for me, and I was waiting for this question. I didn't introduce myself properly in the beginning of the webinar. I'm head of the project management office, and I'm responsible for all these custom projects and font creations from scratch. And the Rocket case, I also love it a lot. I share all the videos with Julia mentioned earlier. It's a very nice case, and this question is related to the process. How do we estimate costs and times of such projects? Because it should be, like in any proper company, it should be done according to all the processes. So if there are 2 ways to create your own font. It is the font from scratch, the big project, or you can customize any of our existing fonts. The difference is in time and ownership. If you want to create your font from scratch, it takes quite much time, from 4-6 months to a year approximately, and the font belongs completely to you. So we split the project into several steps and phases. We go to scratching ideas, to finding the new visuals and iterations. We send you a lot of visuals of letters, maybe words. We find the idea, then we go to the realization, the implementation of the visual changes, and then we finalized with the engineering team. So it's all kind of also in a couple of words. This can take up to 1 year and a little bit more, but you get your completely own font. But if you don't want to wait this much time, then we can customize any font. The visual result will be quite same, very similar from scratch and from customization. We also scratch ideas, we make sketches, we send you our ideas, our implementations, and PDFs and images, and then after you're satisfied with the visuals, we implement them again and then engineer. It takes from like around 2 weeks, 4 weeks, the small customization level, to 6 months, 8 months of deep customizations. In these deep customizations, you get quite different font. It's based on one of our library fonts, but it looks completely new and fresh. So the rights for the new fresh font belongs to you. The rights to original fonts belongs to us. We estimate it based on how much change should be made. For example, if you need to change only 1 letter, let's say C, it is kind of semicircle, and we start to project this change to all semicircles, to P, D, and all the other letters that include this. So we provide you a very transparent and big list of what will be changed and why, and estimate time based on hours we need to spend on this project. So it's also quite transparent system, and my colleagues also can provide about how price is estimated, in both cases from scratch and from customization options. And then we have the final time and cost estimates as a result. Julia, could you please help us to understand how do we estimate price for such a project?
So we normally how this starts is a company reaches out to us, an agency. For us, it's a customer reaches out to us, and I am the first basically go-to person. I am the first person that will reach out to you and ask you, hey, you're interested in customization? Let's talk. So my job is to understand what your idea is. I need to gather all the information, preferably in a very nice format for Sergey to be able to provide us with the estimate, because we are very precise about what we do. So we would like to have it structured, to have it clear, to have a clear understanding that we actually got your idea. So we would ask for references. We can definitely, our first option is to set up a call. Sergey can be present in the call as well, and we just talk shop. We discuss everything about your ideas, any references you have. After the call, if during the call we already have an idea, we can provide you with a cost estimate after. But yeah, normally we also would share a brief with you with everything basically that is listed, what we need to do for, what we need to know to be able to provide you with a cost estimate for this specific customization. So that is mainly the first 2 points. We need to talk, we need to discuss. You need to do your best to convey what you're actually looking for, because that's very important. Sometimes design is a little bit tricky. With design, I mean your ideas, and it's important to us that we actually get you. After that, I'll get back to you with an estimation after I send over everything, every specification to Sergey and his team. So after that, we can discuss also obviously with the timelines, and we can start discussing about when we can take the project into production. I wanted to mention earlier, Sergey and we talked about Rocket a lot during the session. Just to give you an idea, yes, sometimes deep customization, font creation from scratch can take a while, but what we did actually, we pushed our boundaries, we pushed our limits with the Rocket project, because the team, it was so important for the team. They were also kind of hitting their deadlines. So we actually managed to deep customize 2 fonts for them, create a font family within 3 months. So that definitely is doable, but yeah, we can do that. We're capable, we're able to do that, but obviously that was a very special project, and there was a specific deadline, but normally, yeah, it takes from 6 months to up to a year. So that is basically the process. Any other question, guys? I guess there might be, last time, during webinar, there were some questions about licensing. I know you guys are confused sometimes by all the, I don't know, for some it might be a little tricky. It is quite straightforward though, and obviously I am here, Mike is here, our whole commercial team is here to support you with licensing. Just feel free to reach out to us. You'll be able to see our email address also at the end of the presentation. Feel free to reach out to us, ask your questions. We'll be able to address them and to explain everything in more detail how it works. We're also happy to jump on a call every time to just, it's the best. I mean, we understand nowadays people are just trying to, communicate more with text, but we believe in live communication. So just jump on a call with us and we'll talk about licensing. And I guess I believe it's the best way to get the message across. So yeah, feel free. And yeah, we are still waiting for other questions. Thank you for a comment, Olga.
Yeah, that sounds good. I want to add up to what Julia just said. We really like to connect because business is business, but we try to be your friends, and it's not just words because we are always there. We as Julia mentioned, that we try to understand the ideas. We dive deep with you. We always share expertise. We always share comments about, for example, you want to create something super unusual and super unique, and it just doesn't, you can't read what these letters try to say, and we will provide an advice how to rebalance it, why this is doable, why this is not doable, if you just want to talk, if you don't have any questions about the real project, but you're ready to start just negotiating about it, if you have only the first spark of an idea, also just let us know and we'll be there, we will answer all the questions. We will provide the details how it works from within the font. And also me and my team are ready to jump in and to explain how it works on the engineering level, what hidden features could be added. And a font is not just the letters and numbers. It could have a lot of features and display alternatives. For example, if you have one font, you're satisfied with it, but you want to have something based on this, something deeper. For example, you have your base font and you want to have a display version of it. We are also there to help you and to find idea and to make a consistent brand typography and consistent system, because we work with big brands, we support and expand font systems. So we really love the fonts, I think. Yeah, I'm the nerd guy, if I can say this.
Very passionate about fonts.
Yeah, very passionate. And we have another thank you. This is fantastic. Gleb says, thank you, Gleb. Yeah, I will steal this phrase, actually.
Yeah, it's very catchy, actually. We need to think about it.
Thank you, Veronica, for your kind words as well.
I also wanted to mention one thing, just speaking about our collaboration with the project office team and how it is important for us to understand you, to get what you're looking for. Is I have a customer who is interested in font research. They're a little bit unsure about what direction to choose. They're on the verge of rebranding, and they've shared a lot. We had a couple of calls, and they shared a lot about their vision, their strategy, what they want to convey, what competitors they look at, what do they do. And it's basically, for us, it's a very important and useful input. So I shared it with Sergey. Sergey worked on font research. Sergey and his team worked on font research for this customer. So what we do next, we don't just send the presentation, but we would like to have a call with you. We would like to present this to you, and we want to understand, is it the right direction? Did we get you right? So I think it's a sign that we're just about delivering best results and not just delivering results. So if you guys are unsure, as I said, about any customization needs, sometimes a customization might be even renaming the font for the sake of clarity for companies that they want to know, hey, I can use the font. This is a font that I pay for. It's called TT, the name of my company, and I can use it. It's also customization. So if you have any small ideas, just feel free to reach out to us. We'll always find a solution. So on one of our previous slides, you've seen the word flexibility. So this is what it embodies for us, the flexibility to provide and deliver the result for your specific needs.
Yeah, we have, thank you, Julia, a lot. We have quite a tricky question. What are the most unusual projects you've created fonts for? And I'm trying to think hard, because some of these are unfortunately under NDA, and some of them are just in progress to be released soon. I think mostly, for me, the most unusual projects were technical projects when we need to have, it's not about visuals, it's about what's included in the font. It could be icons only, or just numbers only, but these fonts were like an addition to an existing font system. So we can create like tabular fonts with from 0 to 9, from 1 to 9, and a couple of dots and other glyphs. It's kind of a very small one. But I think our favorite PageJoy case that Mike has shared already earlier, when we added cats and dogs right into the letters, we integrated them. This is a very cute and very warm and cozy case. I think this would be the most unusual case for us.
For me, the second after, well, obviously I said Rocket is #1 for me. The second would be PageJoy as well. I mean, we all love animals. I guess we all do, right? And it's just so cute. And I mean, it's cute. And to have this idea to actually, convey this, hey, we're into animals, we make food for your pets. And this is what length we actually went to create and embody this inner font. This is a communication, this is the value that you translate. And we actually heard, this might be true as well, that they increased their conversion rate after they launched this font. So it does bring, it's not just, I mean, the audience, it reads your voice, and it does bring benefits in the business perspective. So, it might be a good investment for brands. So yeah.
I love cats. I would really buy a bag which has like cats in the letters, not only on the bag and the image. There is a paw of a cat on the bag, but there is also kind of cat face and ears. And okay, I'll stop.
Once we're in Vietnam, actually, this is on my to-do list. I will get this I'll bring this home for my pets. Or I'll just get it and we'll put it in the office. This is what we should do.
I'm thinking about another project with Shift Brains when we created a very super wide version of TTNoms Pro. This was an unusual task from the beginning. Our clients wanted to add to TTNoms new width, and it should be very wide, like more wider than we usually do and wider than the limits are. And we didn't understand why do they need such wide font. And turns out it was a variable version for motion, for animations, and they have a very nice logotype which kind of scrolls around when you scroll the page down. The logotype Shift Brain is extended widely, and it's not just a preset video or GIF image, it's just the font which is reacting to how you use the website, how you scroll the page, and then it's just became understandable why so. And they also added icons of their team members, the faces of their favorite colleagues just integrated right into the font, and you can use them as a glyph next to numbers and letters, and it's very also nice and cute.
Yeah, I think it was for the icons were meant for the most long-standing colleagues that worked at ShiftBrain, the agency, for over 10 years, I think, for the most trusted, valuable colleagues. I think it's a very nice gesture. It's, I mean, it's Japan, it's Japanese. So, but yeah, I think it definitely does fall under unusual, along with Pet Choy. Unusual, I mean, it's not just some technical, but it's also the visual. And they decided to do it with a font, as Sergey mentioned, and not just with some video effects.
I think this is the widest font we've created so far. So guys, if you have any other questions, thank you, Jen, for this question. It always makes me think, because a lot of projects, we love all of them, but not all of them are unusual. All of them are great, but not all of them are unusual. And it's really interesting to look back at it.
I would add one more case, one more project, which is Feliniana, one of my favorite as well, on one level with Pet Choy. So yeah.
Yeah, this I can elaborate on this. We also created a font based on Federico Fellini handwriting. We just analyzed the images, the archive images of how he used to write with his hands, and we made the font based on this. So you can use it you can type it on your machine, and you can have his writing. And it's also, we like script. It's quite a difficult project to create, but we are expert in that as well. So we create a lot of scripts. And if you guys want to have your own font based on your handwriting, just also let us know, and we can create a font for you.
That might be also quite an unusual one.
Yeah.
Handwritten.
Extremely unique.
Extremely
completely
unique.
No single other font would look like that. I think that's it for today. Thank you for your questions. And this is not our last webinar. Please follow us, and we are really looking forward to see you on our next topics to talk about. And we'll try to explain more interesting details on services and products and case studies. And we really want to share our inspiration with you guys. And thank you all for your kind words in the chat as well. We are really happy to provide some information to share more about how Typography Studio works and what we can do for you. And remember, we are your friends, and go to people, teams, and company, and anything you want to think about us. If it's good, that's great. Thank you again for coming, and see you on our next webinars.
Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.